it's Anne from The Useless Crafter. So today I'm going to step away from the off the mat big, billboard thingies. And I'm going to show you how to use the iron-on, the iron-on transfer or iron-on vinyl and use the Easy Press 2. So this little shirt is for my daughter. It's a 5T. It's 100% cotton. So what I did was I went online, looked up Easy Press temperatures, and Cricut has this interactive tool, so it's super cool. All you do is you enter in which machine you have. Do you have the mini, the Easy Press 1, or the 2? And this is the 2. So you select that, and then you select your material, which I'm doing iron-on glitter. So I selected glitter, and then my material is 100% cotton, and then it asks you, are you using a Easy Press mat or the towel? I've been using the mat. I like it. It's supposed to evenly distribute the heat on top of having the ceramic plate that is heavy and also distributes the heat evenly. So that's what I've been using, and also I got it at 40% off. So and I like all my tools. So I'm just gonna put it on here. The heat is rising. So what you wanna do is, I'm gonna tilt it up a little bit. You hit your temperature, and then you use the up and down key to get it up to 330 degrees. And then the same thing once you hit that. Sorry, I wanna make sure it's down and it's not gonna like burn down while we're videoing. And then you wanna do the same thing with the time. The time is at 30 seconds, okay? So while that is heating up, I cut this little design. I did have the video up also to how to create the design, and it is it's for my daughter. She's mixed, so I did apple pie, like her American side, and then plus the pho noodle side, which is the Vietnamese side. All right, so whenever you're doing iron on, the first thing that I do is I just weed the outside, because that helps me. That's the outline. Then I know what I need to weed for the inside, because it does get kind of confusing if you get a complicated one. So I do like my tool. I love glitter, because glitter, you just need a little help to get it up, and then you can just rip it off. It's like when we were young and we ate fruit roll-ups. That's kind of what it feels like. Okay, so once I do this, then I know I'm obviously going to not weed the first layer, but the second layer inside. And it'll be really obvious when you have yours. But like on this one, I have the little pie holes for the crust. And so I can see it, and I'm gonna weed that right now. So I just take my little pick. The other thing about iron-on glitter is that it looks like there's all these little pieces of glitter on the transfer sheet. Don't worry, it won't make it onto your final product. So see, here's my little apple. If you're really good about weeding, you could actually save this and iron it onto something else. You don't need this transfer sheet. You can save it later when we're done. I'll show you, you can save it and you can reuse it because it's still sticky and it helps keep your placement. But if you didn't have it, it's not a big deal. You just I use this Teflon paper. It's good I like it for when I'm using like a darker color material like black, when you iron and you could see the iron marks. So I use this to just lay it over, and so it's just getting heat, but not direct heat. You need that for if you're layering, because your other vinyl can't be touching your iron. That will not be a happy day for you. Okay, we're almost done weeding. I did pick a really simple design, and I've been wanting to make this shirt for my daughter for a long time. So let's see. So if you can see so far, it's the little apple pie plus her little bowl of noodles with chopsticks. Clearly I'm not offended. Hopefully no one else is offended. Okay, so here I'm just gonna weed a couple lines. I did pick a design that I thought would be easy to weed. So the weeding will just take a little bit. If you can just hang on with me. Now, if you're, I do have my, that bright light thing from Cricut. It doesn't really work well with iron-on glitter. It works great with glitter vinyl, but iron-on is kind of difficult to see, so I don't even bother with it. And I'm almost done. There's just a piece I can see it. And I'm getting old. I feel like, oh my gosh, do you see how I'm doing that? Like, I think I might need glasses soon. I mean, I wear contacts, but you know, older people glasses. Okay. And the noodles, the bowl of noodles, I'll show you the design in a second. I think it would have been hard to weed that if I didn't already weed the outside. It would have been hard to tell which one to keep. And just make sure when you're weeding that all these pieces that you're taking off does not make it back onto the transfer sheet, because it will iron onto your shirt. Okay, we're almost done. I actually wrote the pho on there. So I just need to weed the inside of the P and the O, and then we're done. Okay, it's gonna be so cute. All right, so here it is. So it's the apple pie with the little cutlets for the apple, and then her chopsticks. Her chopsticks are really, let me see if there's one more piece I need to weed out there. No, I think it's just like that. It's kind of thick right there. Okay. It is what it is. Okay, so next thing is this. You heard it beep. This is ready to go. So I'm just going to put it on my shirt and see, this little piece made it back on, so I just need to make sure. The other thing is, this is not heavy on lettering or words, but I always, before I put it on my shirt, I always look at it and read it to make sure that there's nothing extra, everything's weeded. It's just a good best practice. The other thing is this liner sheet, it's the shiny side. So whenever you hear people say, oh, don't forget, iron-on vinyl goes down on the mat, shiny side down, and then you need to mirror, because you're cutting it on the back, because when we put it on, it's gonna go down like this. So that's why you need to mirror it. And shiny side down. The other tip I have is this one, it's obvious which side is shiny. Sometimes it's not. What I will do is I will take my pick, I will try to pick up a little bit, so then if I can pick up the vinyl, then I know it needs to go down this way, because the vinyl is going to be on top. Okay? All right. So here we go. I'm going to put it down on the shirt, and I don't do a lot of shirts, so I will tell you that when you wear it, nothing is straight anyway. So, and when it's on a preschooler, she's never standing still long enough for it to matter. So I kind of just eyeball it. I use the label as kind of like, here's the half. I've seen other people fold it in half, so you have that little crease, and that gives you that crease all the way down. So there's that. And then you just put the thing on. And because this is a pink shirt, I will show you. I'm gonna iron it on as is without the Teflon layer. Okay, this is so cute. All right, so it says 30 seconds. It fits the whole thing. You hit the C to start the timer. I kind of like to do it just for a few seconds to make sure that the heat is activated, the vinyl starts to stick on the shirt, and then I get rid of this. So it obviously was not 30 seconds. And I kind of just tap down. It's hot. And then I just want to, you know, if the design stuck, Okay, it didn't stick. Sometimes I will take my brayer and see if that works. Okay, it needs a little bit more heat. Okay. And we'll just let it go. Trying to think any other tips for you. If you're layering multiple colors, I would do it for a few seconds because you know the vinyl will shrink. So you want to just do enough so that it sticks to the shirt, peel off that shiny layer, put on your next layer, heat that, peel off that protective sheet, and then do the Teflon on top for the final. Okay, this should now stick because that had a lot of time. But it didn't. Wow, it's really not sticking all that well. I'm surprised. Okay. And that's gonna happen. I'm just gonna put that on just so that it doesn't burn. And then I'm gonna let it go for another 30 seconds. This is crazy because it's at 330. But that's gonna happen, and I'm glad it's happening while you're taping. There are times when I'll do 10 shirts for an order, and of course the first 9 easy peasy. The last one, it's like nothing is sticking. I've done it 5 times. I feel like I'm burning the vinyl at that point, and it just doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't work. So either recut it or keep trying a little bit at a time, just like a little bit of heat, pull up, and just see how it's going. Oh man, that piece is, and you can feel it because it doesn't peel off easily. So that's kind of going. I don't know what to say. That little section is not sticking. The rest of it is. So I'm gonna see what I can do. And this one's okay, like you see me kind of messing with it. And it's because it's glitter iron-on that I'm doing it. If it was regular iron-on, I would not be pulling it because it stretches and it gets distorted. With the glitter, I've noticed that it doesn't do that as much. So that's why I'm kind of just messing with it and trying to pull it off. Because I think this also keeps the heat, like the full heat, from hitting it. And so I do want to pull it off and see if I could finish the rest of this with just a Teflon on top. Okay, so it worked. And then, so this you can save, and then you can, you know, use it to stick on the next pattern or whatever you want, if you wanted to do that. So I'll just put that aside for now. And I'm kind of just touching it to see like if there's anything sticking up, but so far it's pretty cute. So can you see, this is what she's gonna wear. All right, hopefully she'll like it. I bought a shirt that was meant to show that she's, you know, half and half, and it was a bowl of rice plus white bread, and like no one got it. So I thought maybe this one, maybe not the white bread, but you know, she's as American as apple pie. And then I feel like if you're in a major city, you probably got to taste pho. It's like so popular these days. And it's pho, not pho. I promise you. I speak Vietnamese. I can read it a little bit. It's definitely not pho. Pho, 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 pho. Okay. All right, nothing's sticking up. Usually they'll tell you like you can see the fibers of the shirt through the vinyl, then you know it's stuck, but you can't see that when it's glitter because it's the glitter is in the way. So I love this shirt. Thank you for joining. I hope that was helpful, and I'm glad that you saw me press it like 5 times, because sometimes that's gonna happen. So all right, can't wait to see your projects. Hit me up if you have any questions. Bye.